I'd like to call the Pasadena City Council meeting to order January the 5th, 2016. Wow. If we'll all stand, please. Barbara Sitzman, Manager of Volunteer Pasadena, will give us the invocation. Councilmember Wheeler will lead us in the pledges.
Please bow your heads. Dear God, thank you for this new year. By faith, I know that it is full of promises for us. Thank you for the blessings that you have placed in this year. Thank you for the provision, the protection, and the godly discernment that you are putting in our new year. As we enter 2016 together, we ask specifically that you would strengthen us where we need to be strengthened, encourage us where we need to be encouraged, convict us where we need to be convicted, and motivate us where we need to be motivated. We need to be enthusiastic about making wise choices this year. We ask all these things in your holy name. Amen.
Amen. Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. On honor of the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Okay, Councilmember Wheeler.
Thank you, Mayor. I want to welcome everyone back from the holidays. Hope everyone had a good Christmas and a happy New Year. I want to congratulate and recognize Mr. Fred Duran, 30 years of service. Thank you. I also want to thank everyone that came out to my community breakfast this morning at Frank's Grill. Always a good time discussing city's issues and the agenda. Also want to recognize the University of Houston. They defeated Florida State on December 31st. And the cool thing about that was a lot of those kids there are local kids. And they kind of, they only acknowledge what we already knew, that this area has some of the best high school football players in the nation. I think 2 of those kids on the roster are from Pasadena Independent School District. So kudos to the University of Houston.
Oh, you're right there. Councilmember Bass.
Yes, sir. Thank you all very much for coming out. I think our year 2016 is going to be a great year. We've already started off with a couple of beautiful weather days in January here. So I just want to thank y'all for coming today. Hope you had a happy Christmas, and we want a good, prosperous new year to come in for us. And with that, I would say also in regards to football, I think the Texans are putting us back on the map. So everybody watch it. It's going to be this Saturday instead of Sunday. With that, I pass.
Councilmember Wagner.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Happy New Year's, of course. I want to thank all the emails and all the cards that people sent me during the holidays. I want to thank them very much for that. With that, I pass, Mayor.
Okay. Councilmember Van Hout.
Happy New Year.
Councilmember Morrison.
Yeah, Happy New Year to all. And Barbara Sitzman, thanks you for sharing the invocation with us this morning and for your always cheerful attitude you have. Thank you.
Councilmember Ybarra.
Congratulations to Fred Duran, 30 years of service, and also welcome the employees.
Councilmember Lehman.
Thank everybody for coming out, and Happy New Year to everybody. Fred, congratulations, and I want to thank you for the many times I've called you, and you've helped me out with some issues in my district, and I do appreciate it. And today is my wife's birthday, and I want to wish her a very happy birthday. Thank you.
Councilmember Casados.
Just like to wish everybody a happy New Year, and I'm looking forward to 2016. That I pass.
Okay. Fred, again, congratulations. 30 years. Holy cow. Congratulations on that. And of course, our alma mater, the University of Houston, we want to wish them luck in their playoffs here. Sylvia's birthday today, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. We all wish her a happy birthday. How old is she? Never mind. Never mind. You have to answer that.
She said make it short.
Looking forward to a new year, 2016. Hope this council, we can work together and do great things for the city of Pasadena. And citizens wishing to address council. Let's see who we've got here. Jody Simmons Quinn. Right there.
Okay, I have trouble speaking sometimes.
Just get close to the mic if you can, because we need to.
Okay, my name is Jody Simmons. I'm going to just read off what I am here for. I have been issued two possible unsafe building code letters from the City of Pasadena Code Enforcement. A 30-day notice was given to me to render the situation. I have contacted the code enforcement for an extension of time, and I was told no, that they didn't have the authority to do so. I need an extension of time for the following reasons. My health, I have cancer, and I have broken my wrist a few months back. And the weather has been rainy, and in my yard it's get a lot of mud all the time. And also I don't have I'm unable to find help because of it was given to me before the holidays, and also I have financial problems. Both of the locations are both fenced and secure and padlocked, and there are no immediate danger to myself or anyone. Okay, that was all that I had to say. I just would like to have an extension of time if I could, for the reasons that I stated.
Thank you, Jody.
Okay.
Shirley Connell?
I just have a quick note here. I was wanting to say, gosh, I really wish you wouldn't give those raises. Do you know so many people in this city are unemployed, and we're not getting any raises. I think that you need to take the citizens into your thoughts when you're talking about raises, because we have nobody to go to. Y'all do. And I just think that maybe one year you could just not give these raises and think about giving something back to the citizens. And I know you raised some of your taxes this year, and it's just getting out of hand, I think. And also, I wanted to ask, is it proper for somebody to be on the council and for the city to do business with that person? Or have you gone out and gotten bids to see who was the lowest bidder? And I think y'all know what I'm talking about on that. That's all I have to say. Thank you very much.
Frederick Furr?
Hi, my name's Frederick Furr. I represent the applicant for the 623 Pasadena variance. Just as a follow-up comment, I passed a document just to clarify an issue regarding whether there was a license at that location before. Skipper Beverage, a company that's a subsidiary of Valero, had a license that they had surrendered, resulting from a dispute with their landlord at the time, not my client, but the previous landlord. Surrendered that license, and I provided a document showing it expired for the purpose of showing that there was a license at that location before, and that property did sell alcohol. Now, the other issue, I believe when I was here last time, we talked about a 14% license. My client would be amenable to reducing that if that was a consideration to a 10% license, if that was something that the council considered important. All they'd have to do is ask, and we would certainly be willing to accommodate that request. And once again, I wanted to remind you, my client is the largest Valero landlord in the country. He takes alcohol liquor licenses very seriously. He's operated 55, or been involved in the operations of 55 stores, and has over 155 as a landlord. Alcohol and licensing is a very important consideration for him, and he has never been in trouble with any entity, commission, et cetera, regarding violations or anything like that. So it takes very seriously. I want y'all to heavily consider that. I thank you for your time this morning.
Okay. Okay, council, gets us down to docket of city council hearing, item 7A. We got I'll entertain a motion or a motion to defer, or
And Mayor,
council wants to do.
I'd make a motion to deny the variance on item 7A.
Second.
Motion by Councilmember Morrison, second by Councilmember Limon, that the motion be denied. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Gets down to presentation awards. Randy?
Yes, sir. It is my distinct pleasure to give this award to Fred Duran Jr. I've known him since I've been working here, and he's a really good guy, so that makes it even better. Wastewater collection. Fred, if you don't mind coming up and receiving your 30-year award.
Really a good guy.
A really good guy. He really is. Yeah, get that camera over there so you can.
Fred, how long did your dad work here? How long did he work here? 34 years. Guys, 64 years, both of you, huh? Good Lord. Do you work as hard as he does?
I'd like to think so, yes.
Puts you on the spot, doesn't it? I know your dad, too.
I'm working harder than he is now.
Well, it's certainly been a gift to the citizens of Pasadena that your family's helped us out here and served the citizens 64 years. Good Lord. Is that a 64-year pen? I mean...
No, he's got 5 more years, and then he can get to 65.
Well, thank you, Fred. All right, gets down to the minutes of December 15th.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Rivera, second by Councilmember Wheeler. The minutes be approved. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Progress payments. That is the next one, isn't it? Yeah.
Motion?
Motion by Councilmember Morrison,
Second.
second by Councilmember Rivera or Lehman?
Lehman.
Lehman?
Limon.
Limon? Trying to make you French. That progress payments be approved. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion. 14, finance resolution.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Rivera,
Second.
second by Councilmember Wheeler. Finance resolution be approved. Is there any discussion?
Yes, Mayor, I'd like to abstain from anything to do with Bass Meineke.
Yes, correct. As you always do.
I do.
Any discussion?
Mayor, on page 11, I'd like to abstain. I checked to Jenny Wagner.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Is
sir.
that a payroll check or is that your check? Any further abstentions? All those in favor? Those in favor? Not in favor? Opposed? They couldn't get it out. Motion passes. Personnel changes 15A and D.
So moved.
Second.
Councilmember Barris, second. Councilmember Wheeler. The personnel changes be approved. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Randy?
Thank you, Mayor. It is my pleasure to introduce our new employees for this month. First off, we have Robbie Broussard, Utility Worker 1, Wastewater Rehab, graduate of Pasadena High School. Prior to working for the city, worked for Dow Chemical Company as a maintenance technician. Next is Sabrina Jalil. I got it right. Thank you. Police Service Officer 1 Operations. She's a graduate of University of California at Berkeley, where she obtained her bachelor's degree. Prior to working for the city, she worked for USPS Surgical Institute as an administrative assistant. And don't worry, the post office is not doing surgery. It's a different company. James Linares, Animal Control Officer, Animal Rescue, graduated of Pasadena High School. Also attended Houston Community College and is a certified peace officer. Prior to working for the city, he was self-employed as a truck driver. Thank you. And next is Andy Wynn, Police Service Officer 1, graduate of Pasadena High School. Prior to working for the city, he worked for Starbucks Coffee as a barista. And last but not least is Jesus Sanchez, Rides Coordinator, Madison Job. It only takes one Rayburn grad to do the 3 Pasadena grads. He's a graduate of Sam Rayburn High School. Thanks to hard work and good standing, he's a returning employee with the city of Pasadena during his leave from the city. He worked for Fred Loya Insurance as a customer service rep. Those are our new employees.
Very good. Well, welcome aboard. We certainly welcome you to the city of Pasadena and hope you'll be getting your 30-year pins very shortly. Okay, Council, that gets us down to Mayor's report. Madam Secretary, you may read 2015-170.
Ordinance 2015-170, increase the salary structure by 2% and provide a pay increase of 2% of base salary for every full-time non-classified civilian employee and part-time non-classified civilian employee whose standard hours equal 20 or more, and increase the salary structure by 2% and provide a pay increase for every classified police officer of 2% of base salary effective for the payroll period beginning January 18, 2016.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Yubara.
No.
Lehman.
Lehman.
Did I hear a murmur down there? I got the motion, but who's the second?
I'll second.
Councilmember Yubara. That ordinance 2015-170 pass on second and final reading. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed?
No.
Councilman Van Hout votes no. Motion passes.
Ordinance 2015-171, purchase of a stop-loss insurance policy for individual and aggregate stop-loss insurance coverages for 2016. Ordinance 2015-172, contract with S&B Infrastructure Ltd. for design services for the Scarborough Lane and West Jackson Avenue 12-inch waterline project and appropriating $300,000. Ordinance 2015-173, service agreement with Motorola Solutions, Inc. for annual maintenance and repairs to the dispatch center and 4 towers located at 1201 Davis, 1114 Jeff Glenn, 7601 Red Bluff, and the mobile radio tower located on 3124 Red Bluff. Ordinance 2015-174, amend ordinance number 9229 by amending the employee handbook in numerous sections as reflected on the attached exhibit.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Morrison,
Second.
second by Councilmember Wagner, that ordinances 2015-171, 172, 173, and 174 pass on second and final reading. Is there any discussion? Councilmember Van Hout.
We're redoing the employee manual. It's fixing a few typos and minor changes in the law. Most of it's not a lot of change. The big thing in there is the retiree health insurance, which has been discussed at length the last few years. What we came up with this year is something where the retirees who are not yet 65, not yet on Medicare, can get, if they meet the rule of 80, which is years of service plus age when they retired, can get a 10% discount off of the rates. What we're doing with the revision to the employee manual is setting up a policy where any new retirees will have to be at least 58 years old to be eligible for the health insurance. And new hires to the city after the first of the year won't be eligible for health insurance when they retire. So I think y'all made it just in time. We've got a gap, though. The people who are currently getting the 10% discount with the rule of 80, a number of them will meet the new discount table if they have 20 years of service. But there are some people who did not have 20 years of service. They would have the 10% discount this year and nothing for the other years until they turn 65. So there's an amendment to add in that if they don't fall under that table for the years of service, that the people already retired would still get the 10%, and that would carry until they age out of this, and that will not be here for any people retiring from now on. So I move to amend ordinance 2015-174 on final reading. At the bottom of page 35, this is section 13.03, add to A, an employee who retires on or before 12/31/2015 who does not qualify for a discount according to the above medical discount insurance table may receive a 10% discount if that retiree meets the rule of 80. Age at retirement plus years of service equaling 80 or more.
That's your motion.
Yes.
All right, is there a second? Second by Councilmember Wheeler. Is there any discussion on the amendment? All those in favor of the amendment signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Amendment attaches to 2015-174. All those in favor of 2015-171, 172, 173, and 174 as amended signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
Mayor,
Councilmember.
just want to say something real quick. Let me just recognize Councilmember Casados. He put in a lot of time behind the scenes towards this employee retiree health insurance. It was a lot of work. This is something that was discussed probably over 2 months. And so I do want to take the time to recognize him because a lot of this ordinance here was a lot of his work, hard work that he put in on his off time. That'll pass on.
That's true, and as you said last time, all the staff that put in their long hours also on this. And Pat's put in a long time on it also. But everybody working together. That's the way it's supposed to be. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Gets down to first readings.
Ordinance 2016-1, extend annual contract with Novus Wood Group LP for wood grinding services.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Morrison.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Bass. That ordinance 2016-1 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance
Oh,
2016.
wait a minute, we're going to defer B.
Okay.
Gets down to C.
Okay. Ordinance 2016-2, extend annual contract with Southern Counties Oil Company, a California limited partnership DBA SC Fuels for purchase of fuel, unleaded and diesel.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Wheeler.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Lehman. That ordinance 2016-2 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-3, annual contract with Waste Zero, Inc. for purchase of paper refuge bags.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Bass.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Wagner. That ordinance 2016-3 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-4, contract with K&K Tractor Service, LLC for demolition of 4 dangerous buildings, $15,030.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Wheeler.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Wagner.
Yes, sir.
That ordinance 2016-4 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-5, contract with Trafficware for purchase of software upgrade for the city's traffic management system and appropriating $112,750.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Wheeler.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Casados. That ordinance 2016-5 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-6, accepting, approving, and adopting the valuation and assessment of industrial district properties lying within the extraterritorial jurisdiction of the city of Pasadena for the 2015 tax year, and based upon the provisions of the contract agreements, distributing the applicable funds in the appropriate general fund accounts of the city.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Wheeler.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Wagner. That ordinance 2016-6 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-7, approving payment for the Houston Area Library Automated Network consortium fees for the Pasadena Public Library and appropriating $68,919.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Lehman.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Van Hout. That ordinance 2016-7 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-8, agreement with Lava Services, Inc. to provide health services to homebound low to moderate income seniors.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Wagner, second by Councilmember Morrison. That ordinance 2016-8 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-9, agreement with Sarah's House to provide operations and essential services under the Emergency Solutions Grant.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Bass.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Lehman. That ordinance 2016-9 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-10, sale of approximately 5.080 acres of vacant land, also known as Block 1, Reserve A, Light Industrial Park, replat of reserves A, B, C, D, E, and F, Pasadena, Harris County, Texas, to Ralph Hoffman FLP for the amount of $780,000.
Motion. Motion by Councilmember Wagner,
Second.
second by Councilmember Wheeler, that ordinance 2016-10 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-11, contract with Binkley and Barford, Inc. for design services for the State Highway 225 12-inch waterline project, Phase 2, and appropriating $214,381.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Morrison,
Second.
second by Councilmember Wagner, that ordinance 2016-11 passed on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-12, contract with Carolyn Blackman, Inc. for services related to compliance assistance with the city's Phase 1 MS4 permit and appropriating $122,314.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Wagner,
Second.
second by Councilmember Morrison, that ordinance 2016-12 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-13, interlocal agreement with Harris County for construction of Garner Road from Shaver Street to Pasadena Boulevard and appropriating $4,980,026.95.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember
Second.
Lehman, second by Councilmember Wheeler, that ordinance 2016-13 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion?
Mayor,
Councilmember.
I'd just like to say that this project here is much needed. Garner Road, I mean, we have a lot of bad roads in Pasadena, but Garner Road has been in need of repair for many years, and I'm glad to see us moving forward with this project. Thank you.
As has been said, this is Garner Road from Shaver Street to Pasadena Boulevard, and it's a joint operation between the city and the county. Shows you how two government agencies working together can save us both money. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-14, agreement with Enterprise Houston Ship Channel LP for temporary workspace for the sole purpose of constructing a pipeline on adjoining land and ingress and egress to existing pipeline corridor.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Casado.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Wheeler, that ordinance 2016-14 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-15, variance under Section 3117 of the Pasadena Code of Ordinances, Chapter 31 Sign Code from the requirements of Section 3113I2 for one on-premise multi-tenant sign at property located at 1305 East Pasadena Freeway, Pasadena, Texas.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Wheeler.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Wagner, was it? That's ordinance 2016-15 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries. Gets down to resolutions, Madam Secretary.
Resolution 2016-1, donations of rental of two large generators valued at $600 from Sunbelt, rental of portalets and hand washing stations valued at $600 from Waste Management, cookies valued at $500 from Savannah Bakery and Cafe, cups, milk, and gift basket valued at $500 from Whataburger, gift basket valued at $48 from Peter Piper Pizza, gift basket valued at $75 from Neighbors System, a gift basket valued at $500 from Check into Cash, and discount for stage rental valued at $3,500 from R&R Stage for the annual Christmas tree lighting event.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Bass.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Casados, that resolution 2016-1 be adopted as it was read. Any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution 2016-2, donations of $100 from Coastal Flow Gas Measurement, $250 from Tree Source Wholesale Nursery, and $250 from Solution Stores for the annual Christmas tree lighting event.
Moved.
Motion by Councilmember Van Hout.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Casados, that our resolution 2016-2 be adopted as it was read. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution 2016-3, donations from Jennifer Nobles, Yvonne Pinnock, Joy Austin, Rowena and Tim Scheller, Catherine Selaski, Angela Hawthorne, Natasha Downing, Cheryl Gage, Liz Amana, Ann Breyer, Angela Moreau, Norma Adams, Laura Bullock, Cheryl and Lucky Ford, Christina Pavlinova, Janet Kelly, Kelsey Sipple, Tim Troxel, Camille Kurd, Nolan and Carol Trahan, Tony Werner, Caleb Edwards, Adrian Stone, Pete Ortiz, Virginia Sedillo, Robert Head, Sherry Frederick, Myra Gonzalez, Larry Sellers, Brenda Laird, Ronald Barrow, Mariah Rublakova, Linda Benevedu, and Laura Robbins in the combined amount of $1,918 for care of animals housed at the animal shelter.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Wheeler,
Second.
second by Councilmember Van Hout, that Resolution 2016-3 be adopted as it was read. This is for donations to the animal shelter, and I congratulate you, Madam Secretary, on pronouncing names. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution 2016-4, donations from Tammy Raymond, Kelly Donna, Zariah Mormon, Jody Richard, Lori Hatzel, Susan Anderson, Adrian Stone, Lisa LaVon Smith, Caitlin McConnell, Heather Collins, Jamie Lusk, Mariana Armana, Tammy Kills, Amy Espinoza, Lizzie Barrett, Kelsey Pennington, Lorena Garza, Peggy Jones, David Wood, Lucia Blaylack, Lynn Taney, Deborah Wing Leonard, Andrea Dunn, Adam and Lindsay Brett, Dominique Chalawi, Kelly Rowland, Kelsey Holcomb, Jenny DeBrena, Kay DeLeon, Sarah Barrett, Marissa Villarreal, Audrey Thaler, Karen Schnotz, Angela Richardson, Debbie Thompson, Angela Bryant, Andrea and Donald Asdell, and Wanda Shalowski in the combined amount of $1,597.50 for the care of animals housed at the animal shelter.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Lehman,
Second.
second by Councilmember Casados, that Resolution 2016-4 be adopted as it was read. Is there any discussion?
Mayor,
Yes.
I'd just like to thank the donors on both these resolutions for their support of our animal shelter. Thank you.
Exactly right. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution 2016-5, adopt affirmative marketing plan policies and procedures under the Home Investment Partnership Program.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Wheeler,
Second.
second by Councilmember Casados, that Resolution 2016-5 be adopted as it was read. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution 2016-6, designating signatures for environmental review reports and documents for Community Development Block Grant Emergency Solutions Grant and Home Investment Partnership Program as required by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Wheeler,
Second.
second by Councilmember Casados, that Resolution 2016-6 be adopted as it was read. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Council, I've been handed a note here that we need to go back to ordinance on final reading 2015-174. That's the employee handbook, and not only approve, as we did Pat's, but also the additional amendments that y'all been advised of. Okay? So I would entertain a motion to, let's do it this way. Let's entertain a motion to reconsider the vote on ordinance 2015-174 first.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Bass. Second by Councilmember Wheeler, that we reconsider the vote on ordinance 2015-174. Now I would entertain a motion to the approval of 2015-174 on second and final reading with all amendments has been proposed.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Wheeler,
Second.
second by Councilmember Casados. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Understand what we did? We voted on Pat's amendment, but not the additional amendments that we did that y'all were apprised of. Okay. Council, welcome to 2016. Citizens, welcome to 2016. We stand adjourned.